Just came out to harvest some more strawberries. I thought to myself, I need to come out here and pick these strawberries, because if I don't do it today, then it's going to be another day without picking strawberries. Honestly, it's been absolutely amazing, just picking strawberries day after day, and the girls are loving it and we are too, which is brilliant. It's never ending. It's starting to rain, but so far it hasn't come down heavily, so that's good. I just released a video today of our first harvest, which that video was actually filmed around 2 weeks ago, where I got the girls to come out and do their first harvest. But it's safe to say that we've had plenty of strawberries since then. I'll show you guys what this is: a strawberry bed or patch that's leading up to the garden. And yeah, this is probably my older strawberry patch. So this was not planted last year, the year before, but there's still plenty of strawberries to be had in here. These ones have come in a bit later than the others, but they're still in good shape. So I've got a few gardening jobs to do today. I'm just going to pick this one, because if you leave it, it will probably just end up getting eaten by the slugs and all the other creepy crawlies. I don't know if you guys have been having much rain, but we have been having some downpours this past few days. And yeah, I think it's really helped to ripen up the strawberries even more, which I'm not complaining about. Oh yeah, we got some good ones here. Now, a lot of people have been messaging saying that they've been having a lot of slugs eating their strawberries, but thankfully we've been pretty unscathed, to be honest. We haven't been having too many slugs, which is good. But I think we've had a few that have been coming in and actually eating some of our strawberries, but nothing major, because we're still able to harvest most of them, which is nice. Ah, the rain's starting to come down. Of course it is. It's just getting in the swing of things. Trying to pick these strawberries before the rain comes. I mean, this is just from this section here, these few plants. And it's so easy to actually grow these strawberries. Once you've got them planted, that's it. You just simply have to just make sure they got enough rich soil, organic fertilizer, and they pretty much do their thing, really. One of the jobs that I've got to do this evening is to stake these these tomato plants. I just came out and I just found this one killed over. Probably got blown over in the heavy rain and wind that we've been having. And if you look closely, they're starting to flower, which is really cool. Nice. So I'm going to get some stake for these. But I've noticed that our peas are starting to, well, not starting to, these guys are ready to go. I think I'm going to have to harvest these for the girls, because they're absolutely amazing. They're so sweet. Let me pick one of them for you guys to see. And the good thing about these, you don't even need to cook them or anything. It's clean enough, right? So sweet. Wow. And crunchy. There's a handful on there. I think I'm going to pick these. We can have them for lunch tomorrow. The girls can put them in their packed lunches. And me too. And I've got my first rose from my climbing rose, which we bought a few months ago. We did a vlog where we went to a garden center and they had these climbing roses on sale. Managed to pick one up and it's doing pretty well. It's not died, so that's a good thing. And it's put out its first rose, which is nice. It is scented, of course, which is also amazing. So yeah, need to harvest some of these peas, sort these tomato bushes out. But first, let me finish with the strawberries. Now, the grass is looking nice. It's gonna need a cut by the end of this week with all this rain we've been having. And yeah, here's this strawberry patch in question. We've had tons and tons of strawberries off of this in the past 2 weeks, and from the outside it looks as if there's no strawberries there. It's all finished. You can see what's sort of left from where we've been harvesting like every day. And yeah, but trust me, there's tons more still left to be harvested. Let's have a look to see what we're working with. No, we had some big ones here which I've been saving. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, another day maybe. Yeah, not today. But look at this one. I think this is probably the biggest one that we've had so far. Absolutely ginormous. This reminds me of some of those ones that you that you normally buy in the supermarket. Look at the size of that. Oh, now that's a healthy looking strawberry. That just dropped. So yeah, I think I should have brought a bigger container, to be honest. So I'm going to pick all these tiny ones because if I don't pick them, they'll just end up getting eaten. I think we may well have to make some jam. I know that Mom was saying we should make a pot of jam. We might well be able to do so. Well, all depending on whether or not the girls eat all of these by tomorrow, which they probably will. I mean, I might help a little bit as well. It's another big one. Did I pick that one? Yeah, go on then. Honestly, and there's still so many still growing behind. One of the good things about picking strawberries is that once you pick them, it just, I don't know, it's like it incentivizes the plants to ripen some more, which is never a bad thing if you ask me. This one is going to be so sweet. Look at that. So gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. So what else can we see? Probably keep picking for ages if I keep searching through here. Trying to do this with one hand, which, whoa, jackpot. Got some more big ones here, which is nice. I wasn't expecting to get so many. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks since we started harvesting strawberries, and as you can see, there's still plenty of strawberries on these plants. It was such a good thing when Naomi, Abigail and I decided to make this strawberry bed, because normally what would happen, I would put a few strawberries in a pot and hope for the best. But then I thought, why not try and like go big and actually just make a strawberry bed. Oh, who is that? Now this is what we're contending with, guys. That's actually a slug, albeit a tiny one. This is what I've been seeing. Loads of small, tiny slugs, as opposed to big nasties. Whenever I come to harvest, you see one or two of them, especially after it rains. You see one or two slugs just popping their heads up, thinking about going out for dinner, I suppose. Just weird looking how round and just alien these things look. But yeah, we don't need this guy. Anyway, keep on harvesting. Now I found that the ones that I've planted in this raised bed definitely has given us more strawberries than in the than what we've planted in the pots. The pots have pretty much well, most of them have stopped fruiting now. Just literally 1 and 2 remaining. This is probably one of the last ones on here. Yeah, but to be fair, these pots have been around for a couple of years, so maybe they're coming to the end of their fruitfulness anyway, so that might be a factor. But nevertheless, I have managed to get quite a bit from these pots. Oh, we got a couple nice ones here. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to still have so many. I didn't harvest any yesterday because I was so super busy. I was doing another project which I will be showing you guys soon. Yeah, so I thought, you know, there'll be a handful on here, but yeah, I'm kind of blown away with how many there's still left on here. Oh, I love these ones. Now, I've noticed that some of these strawberries are quite round. As I go through, I've found a few that are quite round and very unique in shape, and you better believe that they're so super sweet. Now, I have no idea what variety of strawberries these are, but they're really, really nice. That's all that matters. I was only planning on making like a 5-minute video, but as you can see, there's so many to harvest. Might be here a while longer. Some more there. I'll leave those for another day or so. Okay, I think I'm gonna probably just end this video because my container is running over now, which is not a bad thing. While I'm here, I might as well show you guys what we're working with in regards to the raised bed. So this is what our raised bed's looking like at the moment. Everything is starting to really take off. Our sweet corn over here, which is looking good, and our chocha, our chayote, is starting to climb on the fence, which is what I was hoping for. It's looking really healthy actually, and I've been quite impressed because I haven't actually put a stake down and it's latching onto the actual fence. This thing is so versatile, and the sweet corn is looking really, really nice, looking very healthy. We planted some cabbage at the front here, but everything's been crowded out by this potato, which is looking really healthy. Hopefully we can get some potatoes from this. We also have some Jerusalem artichoke in the back, which is coming up nicely. And the cabbage, now I haven't been checking on these, but they are looking absolutely monstrous. And they're actually starting to fold, guys. Look at that. Amazing. These leaves, how cool does this look? I don't know if you can see that, the water just running down the leaves. And we've actually got cabbage forming, which is amazing. Now, I know we were doing like an experiment to see which would grow better, the ones in the greenhouse versus the ones outside. And it's clear to say that the ones outside are far superior in terms of how they look. And the development as well. I think the greenhouse, there just wasn't enough space. And we got some broccoli, which is looking really healthy and nice. Hopefully we'll be able to get some nice head of broccoli off of these. Some more corn. And look at this flower. It's absolutely amazing. It's like the original form of marigold. I can't remember what it's called, but the fragrance is just stunning. And I sort of placed it in here to try and sort of deter some of the pests that normally like to eat your vegetables, and hopefully it's doing its job. Then we got some kale, which is looking fantastic. We'll be able to start harvesting this one now. A tomato over there, and a garlic, which probably should try and harvest these because I don't think they're gonna bounce back after the beating they've been having from the rain. Not even sure if they have actually grown any garlic bulbs under there, but yeah, time will tell. Probably need to harvest that. And I'll show you quickly in the greenhouse, which to be honest has kind of been left to go wild, literally. So the cabbage under here, I mean, they still look pretty big, but the fold is nowhere as impressive as the ones on the outside. And they're all fighting to get that all-important sunlight. We've literally been harvesting some of the leaves at the bottom, and we've put them in our green smoothies and our juices. We figured we might as well not make them go to waste. And look at this kale, guys. Absolutely amazing. Now, a lot of our pak choi has bolted, which we're kind of inevitable really, but We had a good harvest out of it, which is cool. And the tomatoes in the greenhouse, I must say, are absolutely monstrous. They're getting so huge. I'm hoping that they'll start fruiting soon, as we can see some blossoms there, which is nice. I've got 2 in here, and these are some bell peppers which are looking really, really good. And you can see them starting to flower as well, some blossom there, which is awesome. So yeah, got some beetroot down there. I'm not even sure how well those will do. They've been there for a while, but I haven't been able to give them as much TLC as I would like. The last thing I'm going to show you guys, because I need to get on with my jobs, is the raised bed. You guys remember we did a series of videos recently about this Veggica raised bed, which also did a giveaway for, and yeah, it's safe to say this thing is absolutely stunning. I've crammed it full of vegetables. We've got some broccoli in here, which is looking really nice. There's a tomato in between somehow, as well as some of those flowers again. And we've got some lettuce, which I need to harvest ASAP. I mean, these are looking amazing, absolutely amazing. These were given to me by my neighbor. I planted them in here to try and keep them away from the slugs, and I think it's worked. We also got some beetroot. Oh, we also got a bird that's just come and visited. And we also have some beetroot in here, which are looking really good now actually. I was having a bit of issue with, I guess, water damage when they get wet, and then the sun would absolutely just scorch them. And last but not least, we got cucumbers, which are actually fruiting now, which is looking good. Not sure how I'm gonna support this with a trellis or perhaps on the fence, but yeah, that's a job that I need to do as well. So yeah, that's the garden. That's what's happening at the moment. Like I said, I've been so super busy with this new job which I've got, which I'm really, really grateful for. But it's been keeping me super busy. So the only time I've got to look after the garden is in the evenings when I get in, after looking after the girls, and I'm trying to balance everything together. But we've been harvesting some strawberries. Proof of concept, guys. 2 weeks on, and we're still having tons and tons of strawberries. I mean, if you was to buy this at a supermarket, it will cost you a small fortune to keep buying this every day. But we've been able to harvest quite a lot, so I'm really happy with that. For those of you who are thinking about, growing your own strawberries, definitely go for it. It's not too late, actually. One of the things that you could probably still do is get plants on the cheap, maybe being reduced in your B&Q and all your garden centers. If you see plants being sold cheaply, buy them. You only need a handful, and you can propagate them from the runners, and the years to come you'll have strawberries for days. I mean, all of these strawberry plants that you can see here, I didn't actually buy these plants. These were all grown from runners, and I'll show you what a runner looks like. I've got tons of them that I actually need to start potting up. At the end of the season, the strawberry plants send off their shoots, which we call runners, and you can actually put this in some soil. You can see where it's actually starting to grow already, and you can basically have strawberry plants forever. It's just absolutely amazing, so simple to do, and it's just what they do at the end of the season. So if you want to have tons of strawberry like me on the cheap, all you need to do is just to save yourself some of those runners, and yeah, that's it. Anyway, gonna wrap this up. I've got a few more things to do. Need to stake those tomatoes, finish harvesting the strawberries so that the slugs won't get them, because these slugs are really, really greedy. And I'm sure there's some more strawberries in here that needs harvesting, so I'm gonna go get that now. Anyway, see you guys later. Take care.